Hey, if it's good enough for Steph, you can't really go wrong.
You good, MP?
Let's get it, MP.
If you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming game, visit the Bulls Ticket booth or on the league's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there at the next home game.
Don't forget to come out for our next promotional day and receive a free reusable Bulls poster. Together, we can make a difference.
There are a limited number of single and package games available for upcoming Bulls games. Go to the nearest ticket booth or visit the team's website to secure your tickets today.
Be here for our mascot mania. All fan hotels will receive a poster of Benny the Bull.
The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. And it's Smith in at the center. Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. passes to Smith. Drives to the hoop. And Smith with the stuff.
The long strides making it hard for the defense to keep up with Smith. Saw the window and took full advantage.
Thompson outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Şengün with a screen on Levine. Shot clock at 6. Thompson with the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Look out! Bang!
Jalen Smith.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Giddey kicks to MP. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Back to Thompson for the 3. Bean with the rebound. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Their last win put them into double digits with 10 in a row. Wow, quite a stretch.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
For 3, Van Vliet. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Smith the pass to Williams. And here is Giddey. Pass to MP. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Bulls.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Tari Eason's checked in for Amen Thompson. And here are the Bulls now. They're on an 11-3 run. Giddey the pass to Hall. Levine against Eason. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And so Levine nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Van Vliet's got 8 points. Outside, Levine. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Şengün. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Levine. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Hall, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Eason. The layup missed. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 19-5 run here. On the wing, Levine. Back to MP. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct.
That one goes in. Van Vliet's got 10 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Smith against Craig. Over Smith. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Here's Van Vliet. It's all in by the Bulls. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Levine, and he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And Green gets it to go.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Chicago with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Levine kicks to MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Green passes to Şengün. In the corner, it's Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge 3-ball payback right at you. Great response.
MP kicks to Giddey. Craig against Smith. Here's MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said. MP looking around. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Eason. Down low, Green. And Green slams it in.
Jalen Green has some serious hop. Yes, he does.
The Bulls leading by 11. MP passes to Smith. Back to MP. Smith dishes to MP. He's looking for Levine and finds him. The good-looking shot from the wing. Levine's got 12 in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And here's MP for 3. That shot misses. MP against Smith. That 3 off the mark. MP, that's for 2. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
The wingmen, White and Levine. Then it's Williams. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Lofton in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Pass to Adams. Now Shepard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Levine against Brooks. Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 2. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrating times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Adams. That's Thompson in for Shepard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. And Şengün throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Now here's Levine. 17 points in the game. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 14. Shoots from 14. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Eason's shot is good.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
The Bulls leading by 11. Outside, Levine. Basket, good. Levine's got 19 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Thompson inside the line. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target from outside.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Buzelis, and the three ball is good. Buzelis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Thompson passes to Şengün. From deep, Brooks hands it from downtown.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own three. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside, Levine. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Levine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Brooks setting a pick for Eason. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Levine against Brooks. And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Thompson passes to Brooks. They double-team Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. For three, Van Vliet. Chicago grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Levine feeling it out a bit. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And good execution by Levine with the pass. I mean, showing improved leadership skills there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys.
This is in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Dosunmu. And MP, he's subbed in for White. The Rockets also changing it up. Jalen Green's checked in for Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Levine against Thompson. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 14. Outside, Levine. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Chicago leading by 16. Now, MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Shepard, the pass to Şengün. And here's Thompson. Green left side. Over Giddy. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. Green's got 12.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Pass to Smith. MP outside. Oh, good with the triple.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard.
Jabari Smith, Fred VanVleet.
To the middle. Count that one from VanVleet. And that's 12 points for Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
On the wing, Williams. Back to MP. Lets it fly from 18. And that one hits back iron. Rockets trail by 14. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first half, and it's Green missing. Chicago's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Count it.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
VanVleet against MP. .133 left now here in the second. And here's VanVleet from the arc.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Şengün inside, covered by Smith. He gets that one. Şengün's got his second basket of the game.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP dishes to Levine. Williams a screen on Thompson. Levine kicks to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Smith on the wing. Pass to Şengün. Puts it up from 15. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Chicago Bulls.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So on the floor for Houston. At the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Smith kicks to Levine. Pass to MP. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 7th assist here tonight. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 19-point game. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. Williams passes to Levine. Williams a screen on Green. No one covering. And that's now 29 points for Zach LaVine.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Back to Van Vliet. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Few players shoot it with as much arc as Van Vliet does. That thing brings rain when he shoots.
Hall passes to Williams. Here's Levine. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Giddey. Outside Williams from downtown. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Thompson against Levine. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Smith on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. 11 feet away, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants, but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
Clark, famously, Fred Van Vliet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player. Smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
Back to VanVleet. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Smith outside. Back to VanVleet. 5 to shoot. Şengün with a screen on MP. VanVleet can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Hall. And there it is for him. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
Does not get any easier than that for MP capitalizing in tight.
VanVleet passes to Thompson. Smith outside. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 15 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Back to MP. Smith left side. MP with it. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
MP passes to Giddey. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Pass to MP. Outside, LaVine. Smith sets the pick for LaVine. Back to MP. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Outside, Green. Thompson inside the line. And too long on the shot.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
MP finds LaVine. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Over in the corner, Green. Shot from the wing, and he knocks down the jumper. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
MP kicks to Levine. And here's MP for 3. And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Van Vliet outside. It's good. Van Vliet's got 24 points.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Levine kicks to Giddey. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. MP dishes to Smith. Back to MP. A three-pointer, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Green deciding where to go with it. Screen by Şengün. And it's off from three-point range. MP with it. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Back to Williams. And here's MP for and another one falls. Amazing.
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Going with an almost entirely new group. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Smith. Horton Tucker comes in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for MP. Houston also making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Thompson. Here's White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And that one misses.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. There's the three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Houston's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Back to Van Vliet. Teardrop shot. And it's Chicago with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Eason finds Van Vliet inside. And Adams with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight. White the pass to Giddey. The three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Horton Tucker's shot is off. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Easton passes to Green. Houston moving the ball around. Adams. Brooks right side. Beyond the arc. And it's White with the rebound. To the left side wing. To the paint. Craig kicks to White. Over Green. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. MB getting it done for the Bulls. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. Right back after this break. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got ball. Torrey Craig is out there with Levine. And it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 shot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Right block shot. That misses off the backboard. The Bulls shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Back to White. Outside, Ball. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Brooks, the pass to Shepard. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The offensive rebound.
And Sengun is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
First team foul.
The free throw drops for Sengun. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Sengun, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Levine against Eason. They get a hand on it. And here is Ball. Nailed from three-point land.
He with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. Levine against Eason. And then Levine with the jam.
Now that was a sweet move. I mean, lightning handles, yet completely under control and within himself.
Thompson finds Brooks. Here's Thompson for 3. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Eason. And here is Brooks. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Şengün. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Ball kicks to Levine. Craig with a screen on Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
And so Levine nails both of them. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Thompson passes to Şengün. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got 7 rebounds in the game. Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside, White. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Dosunmu. Brooks covering. Craig sets the screen for White. Knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
11 feet away. Şengün, no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Right side, Ball. Pass to Craig. Now here's White. There's the drive. And White with the stuff.
Hot off the drive. White is so explosive, leaping off the floor and throwing that one down.
Now Eason. It's good from long range.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to White. Here's Craig. Well, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserved more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
Pass to Craig. And the layup falls.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Thompson. It's good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Ball. Outside, White. No good from outside. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Şengün with a screen on Ball. Second chance effort, and it's Şengün getting it to go.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
Craig sets the screen for Ball. Outside, White. Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's 15 points for Coby White.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
To the middle, clock at 6. Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
White dishes the ball. Here's Dosunmu. Misses the 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Horton Tucker. There's Ball with the 3. Sinks the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Knocked away. Here's Shepard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
That free throw good from Shepard. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
White against Green. Gets an open look and hits. Green's got 21 in the game.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
And White kicks to MP. And the 3 off target. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to MP. Nine feet out. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Shepard, covered by MP. Green, no luck. MP outside. Pass to White. Down low. Here's Loftus. And he dunks it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, Green. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And the first one drops.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Rockets. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's MP. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. He takes it in. And he lays it straight in. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Lofton passes to Hall. No good on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And Thompson kicks to Green. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Hall. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 55.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll advance their win to connects again from distance.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Boy, Smith put some real power behind that jam. Well done, young man.
Here's Hall. Another one goes. Incredible.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's VanVleet, defended by Horton Tucker. That's good from VanVleet on the assist by Thompson. Now here's MP. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Can't believe you still have
have the energy to get all those shots up.
Best outside shooting rookie ever. Sign of great things ahead.